Central Dispatch.
Yeah, hi. Is this the sheriff's office?
It is.
Is there any way I can speak to Detective Pruitt?
You'll have to call back tomorrow morning after 8 o'clock when they come in.
Okay, is there anybody I can speak to now concerning the Summer Wells case? I just wanted to see if maybe they had any updates, or I'm really curious.
You can call TBI. You can call 1-800-TBI-FIND. They've taken over that entire case.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Sheriff's office.
Yeah, hi. I was wondering if I can speak to Detective Pruitt, please.
Just a moment.
Hi, Detective Pruitt. We've spoken in the past. This is Crystal Sims from Pittsburgh. I have the YouTube Crystal's Crime Time. I'm not calling to ask crazy questions or scream or any of that crazy stuff, but I do have a question for you. Last night...
We don't speak with YouTube reporters. Thank you for your...
Oh, wait, 1 second, please, sir, please.
Sheriff's office.
Yeah, hi. I called a little bit ago and asked to speak to Detective Pruitt. He had hung up on me. Is there a way I can speak with Ronnie Lawson or even ask you just a simple question?
Okay, what's the question?
Well, first let me tell you, I am a YouTube creator. I am recording this, and I am not trying no trickery or to yell or scream or make an ass out of anybody, okay? Actually, I'm trying to curb the speculation and stop the rumor mill because I feel it's wrong too. But my question is...
That's not a possibility.
Well, I can try, right? But my question to you was, last night I had called the sheriff's office. I believe I got dispatch. I don't know if you guys are just not open on the weekends or at night, whatever. But when I was speaking to the guy to ask a question about Kingsport, I wanted to ask a question about the Hawkins County line. And before I could even get it out, the guy blurted out that you guys are no longer investigating and now it's just TBI. Can I ask if there's any truth to that?
Ma'am, we are under a gag order. I cannot give you any information.
Okay. That's good to know you confirmed the gag order. Thank you.
Okay.
You have a nice day.
Pardon?
I said you have a nice day.
You too, thank you.
Bye-bye.
State Attorney General's office.
Yeah, hi, my name's Crystal Sims. I'm actually from Pittsburgh, PA, but I'm calling in reference to the Summer Wells case out of Rogersville, Tennessee in Hawkins County. I was wondering if the Attorney General had any thoughts. Last night I had made a phone call to Hawkins County Sheriff Office, and the guy who answered the phone had told me that Hawkins County is no longer involved in this case. There has been accusations of the sheriff of Hawkins County, Ronnie Lawson, hiding things from the public about his son who had gone to jail and only gotten so much of his sentence. He got like 19 years reduced out of his sentence or something. And nobody's ever heard from the Attorney General or what the Attorney General's doing. I know Dan Armstrong, the DA in that area, has been involved, but we don't hear much from him. And Summer's case is 16 months old. We've seen so many other cases across the United States. Athena's, 2 days she was found. Quentin in Georgia, 8 days, and the officers already knew where his body was. There's been no arrest. It's just concerning, and it really looks bad on your state.
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't hear who you were with.
I'm a YouTube creator. My channel's Crystal's Crime Time. I try to only report facts. I don't want to be involved in all that drama that is going on in the YouTube world. I'm just trying to get answers. You have reached the Real Property Division. This is not the Criminal Division. So I'm going to give you the national office, and they should be able to tell you where to call. Okay, thank you.
Let's see here. And did you call? So you called the DA's office there?
Well, there's been millions of people that spoke to the DA, and I'm just trying to reach people that have not already been reached, you know?
Okay. The national office is 615-741-3491. And you might ask specifically for the criminal division that would handle that and handle Hawkins County.
Okay, thank you so much.
Because we have so many divisions, and then they're divided into different areas of the state.
Okay.
I wouldn't even know where to begin to tell you, because we only deal with real property.
Okay, so this 615 number, is this based in Tennessee?
Yes, it's our national office. It's our main office.
Okay. Wow, that's great. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Sorry I couldn't help.
No, that's good. You've helped tremendously. You have a good day.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Good morning, Attorney General's office.
Yeah, hi. My name's Crystal Sims. I'm calling from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I want to be 100%
Yes,
I want to be 100% truthful about everything I'm calling about. So I'm going to start off by telling you I am a YouTube creator, and I am recording this for a video.
Okay.
I am calling in concerns with the Summer Wells case out of Hawkins County. I had called another number, and they had given me this number saying it's the main number, and to ask for the criminal division that handles Hawkins County.
Okay, ma'am. Are you sure you needed the Attorney General or the District Attorney?
Well, the district attorney has, made some appearances on the news. And he's spoken to a few YouTube creators. They've snuck and didn't tell them they were recording. And I just feel that Summer's case has been going on for 16 months, and we're above that. I'm trying to reach people higher than the district attorney, just for comment or some of the things I have, or what are their thoughts on the case. Last night I had made a call to Hawkins County Sheriff's Office, and I was told that Hawkins County is no longer on the case, but the case is now solely being provided for by TBI, and I guess the FBI. They didn't say that, but that Hawkins County was no longer following the case. So I'm trying to get one clarification on that. And
have you spoken with the TBI?
Yeah, you call the TBI. One of the problems that people are having in Summer's case is the fact that they are so tight-lipped, which is normal. They should be tight-lipped for the, integrity of the case. But we see in other cases, like for right now, the Michael Vaughn case, or Quentin Simon, or the case that just happened with the little girl in Texas, that they release a few more details. There's a lot of speculation online, and Hawkins County and TBI have complained about the speculation, but they do nothing to curve it. So I guess that's what I'm trying to do now, is curve speculation. Do you understand what I'm saying? They don't come out and they don't, like, for instance, there's a woman named Jody Sue Brown that's involved in Summer's case. She was a neighbor, and the whole world is saying that she was involved. Like, it's all over YouTube, and it's gone a little bit crazy. And that's what I'm trying to, I guess, cut out. Like, they don't come up and say, well, we've spoken to Jody Sue Brown, and right now we don't see her as a suspect. Instead, they say things like, everybody's a suspect. They've never actually... Like, I'm not asking for specific details. You know what I mean? But it's been 16 months, and we feel, a lot of people, I can't speak for others, but I feel there are a few more things that they could release to stop the rumor mill. If that makes sense.
It does. You know what, ma'am? I'm going to give you our email address, and this is probably the best way to express your concerns and ask your questions for the general. And maybe they will, whenever his assistants check the email, they'll be able to point you in the right direction.
Okay, that sounds good.
It's I'm going to give you that email, and it's TN. ATTY. GEN at ag.tn.gov.
ag.tn.gov. And now, can I ask you another question? Could you just explain to me in cases like this, so when I go to my audience and I try to explain to them why I reached out to the Attorney General, what it is that the Attorney General does in cases like this? Like, he oversees the DA, right?
The Attorney General basically serves as counsel for the state agencies and departments in Tennessee.
Okay.
That's basically the Attorney General's function.
Okay, so when you say counsel, you mean they reach out to him for advice, or?
Yes. Like, he would be... our office is like the attorney for state agencies and departments. We don't really work with individuals. It's just the state agencies and departments within the state.
But the Attorney General sometimes will help come up with a resolution, like to press charges, and if the case is complicated, correct?
Not necessarily. I mean, that's why I was asking, because typically the criminal aspect of it is handled by the DA's office, or like the TBI, or like the police department.
Right. This case is just, it's gotten so out of hand, Like, it's so widespread, and the rumors are so bad, like the bullying online and the...
Right.
And I am a YouTube creator, and I know that sounds funky, but I'm trying to come at it in a different aspect, I guess you can say. I just, maybe to help, so that it can help find Summer, and that the phone calls quit flooding,
Right.
So.
Yeah, I think the best idea is for you to just send that email, and maybe they can give you, a little bit more specific information than I can.
All right. Thank you so much. You've been great.
Thank you. You have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Governor Lee's office is Austin.
Yeah, hi, Austin. My name is Crystal. I'm actually calling from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I am recording this phone call because I am a YouTube creator, and I'm calling for, I guess not information, but maybe a statement from the government, from the governor concerning Summer Wells, the missing now 6-year-old child out of Hawkins County, Tennessee. There's been a lot of speculation surrounding this case. A lot of officials have spoken out. A lot of crooked things are being pulled out about Sheriff Ronnie Lawson in Hawkins County. I'm just trying to, I guess, curve the speculation and maybe get some answers. Last night, I had placed a phone call to the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office. Yesterday afternoon. And the man I spoke with had told me that the TBI has taken over Summer Wells' entire case. That has never been released in the public. And I'm just saying, does the governor have any thoughts on Summer Wells' case, or what is he doing to help find this missing child?
Okay, we can. I'm not personally aware of what he said. I know that he has. I just don't want to give you any information that might not be right. So what we can do is we can send something over to our press team, and we'll let them know that you called, and we'll see if they have any additional information.
Well, it isn't really information I'm after. It's just their thoughts. Like, listen, I know it's a criminal investigation. I know they can't give details, but they are not in contact with the public at all. Like, you're not seeing the press conferences or updates or things of that nature, and it's been 16 months. Like, that's a long time. And I don't know if the governor is aware, but the TBI had investigated Sheriff Ronnie Lawson's son for child molestation, and his son had gone to jail, but they did it secretively in another county without letting the media get to it, and it's caused a ton of speculation on YouTube, and it doesn't look good for the state of Tennessee. So I feel that somebody higher up...
Those decisions are made by local officials. That's not something that the state is necessarily involved in. But again, you were asking for a statement from the governor, so that's going to have to go through our press team.
Okay, could you please request that he makes a statement to the news concerning...
I can pass it along.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Hey, can you guys hear me okay? Homie, I'm really not sure. All right, guys. So, as you can see, I've been extremely busy today. I've been thinking a lot about Summer, and I haven't been covering her case the way I should be. A lot has happened, but we're not going to talk about that tonight, because I think it's important that what I want to speak about tonight is important to get out there. As you see, Smiley's World has been wonderful. She's been calling the right people and lighting a fire under their ass. And as you can see from my phone calls, that they're aggravated, they're agitated, they're lying, they're changing stories between each creator. I think Sage Sleuth posted a community post today about that. So, first of all, I'm sorry, I'm very nervous tonight. It's been a long time since I've been on live. This is definitely the most botched case that I've ever seen in the history of the United States when it comes to a missing child. I mean, the antics that the officials in Hawkins County have gone to is ridiculous. The fact that Ronnie Lawson hid his son's crimes from the world until there was a secret court hearing that nobody knew about was released tells you right there they're good at doing things in a sneaky manner, right? So, Tennessee should be embarrassed. They should be ashamed of what has gone on in the media. When you look at cases like Michael Vaughn, you have seen action throughout the whole year. He's been missing a year less than Summer, and we see action, right? Then you look at Quentin down in Georgia. Okay, it was a month they found Quentin, but they knew 8 days in, right, where Quentin was. They knew where they had to look because they did what they should have. Athena in Texas, 2 days. 2 days. That should make the state of Tennessee embarrassed. Extremely embarrassed. The only reason this case is a high profile case and that Summer's face is still out there is because people like myself, people like Smiley's World, people like AB, Tiffany, Benny, even Jody Sue, everybody, even though I'm not a fan of those people anymore, they are keeping Summer's name out there in the public. And if it wasn't for us, I believe Hawkins County would have swept this under the rug. So I would like to thank the true crime community for going a step above and keeping Summer's name out there, whether I like you or I don't. Smiley's story is correct when she says they didn't check Sullivan County lines. I have called about that. I don't know if I recorded it. I believe I did. I may have posted it on my Facebook group. I may still have it. If I have it and I find it, I'll post it. But I had called as well and asked them a few months ago, a month or two ago, if they had searched the Sullivan County line, because if you look at the maps where Brandon did his walkthrough with JLR, that's the Sullivan County line. It's that close. I've never seen Hawkins County leave Mount Carmel Church. Have you? Has anybody seen news clips of them going from Ben Hill Road past Mount Carmel Church? I mean, they say they searched tons and tons of acreage, but there's never been no proof of that. It's things like that that they can update us on. It's things like that that they can come out and give us a little bit of information. All of this speculation, the fighting, the battling online over Summer's case, it's insanity. I mean, think about it, guys. If Hawkins County would have just came out and said, I know you're accusing Jody Sue Brown, but at this time we don't see her as a suspect, or, we're not investigating in that route, or in some way giving us a little bit, nobody would be making all of this money off of Summer Wells, right? Like, the fact is, Hawkins County are the ones that haven't done their job. If you looked at my video yesterday, and excuse me, I need to take a drink of water. If you looked at my video yesterday, I went back and I replayed day one, the first 24 hours. You know, I noticed Ronnie Lawson was very agitated on day one. He did not want to give information to the public, and he made that clear, and they already acted as if social media, and actually not even social media, I think it was more the residents of Hawkins County were too involved. He didn't want them searching. He didn't want them helping except for to check their own properties. He had a little bit of an attitude when he spoke about that. Leslie Earhart. I want to go back to Evelyn Boswell just for a second, okay? She was the same exact way in Evelyn's case, to a T. You know, she was very angry at the fact social media played any type of role. And that case also got a lot of speculation. They started calling Megan's boyfriend Hunter and his family and harassing him. Hunter's family had to shut down their restaurant. I don't know if any of yous followed that, but that's what happened. Tennessee is sloppy when it comes to missing children. That's just flat out the truth. They don't know what they're doing. They need training. They need help. I don't know if there's anything crooked going on from behind the scenes, but I could tell you that I think there is. You know, just the way they act, the things they hide, Ronnie's son, Greene County, the way they answer, the way they approach the media, the way they approach the public. And no, we're not all from Tennessee. But these people should be grateful that we want Summer found and that we're paying close attention to them. This should be their time to shine. They should be showing the world what they can do, but instead, they're trying to push it under the rug. That's what I see. That is my opinion. And I think it's time that that changes. This is going to be a short live tonight. I do plan on coming back another day this week. I will post the date and time if you want to join. And I want to start going over Summer's case from day one. I want to try to leave the speculation out. I want to go over Dawn and Candace's every move. Like their social media moves anyways, YouTube. I want to see when Tim got brought in, when the PIs got brought in. I want to write down dates, and I want to hash this out with you guys. My subs, the people I've made friends with. There, some of you I talk to on a daily basis now. You know, it's been a long time since I've been able to do what I want to do. And that's what I'm doing now. And I think that if all of us come together and come up with a plan to make these people find Summer, or at least give us answers. I'm not saying they have to arrest anybody, because right now, do I think Dawn and Candace are guilty? Going back over this case, it's very hard not to think one or both are guilty. Listening to the things they've said and the things they've done, it's strange and it's out of place. But with that being said, Athena was just kidnapped by a FedEx driver. Okay? In a blink of a second. I mean, come on, guys. There's no reason we can't get more answers out of these people, or Summer can't get more answers out of these people. So I am begging all of you, I am begging everybody in the YouTube world, anybody who watches this video, to share this video. At the bottom of my screen, I have a banner running. On that banner is the phone number for the Attorney General's office and Governor Bill Lee's office. Flood their phone lines. We can't call TBI and LE. How many of us have called? How many times have we called? How many answers have we gotten? It's time to go above. If this has to go to Washington, D.C., let's take it there. You know, when elections go on, and I posted this earlier on Facebook, when elections go on and you're not in agreement with a politician, or for instance, okay, my son, he's a 2-time heart transplant recipient and he gets Social Security. Okay. When he turned 18, they tried to take that away, saying that a heart transplant wasn't enough to get his medical insurance. Now, let me tell you, one of his meds costs $8,000 a month. Okay. There's no way even the richest person on the earth can afford just one med when he takes 24 a day, twice a day. So I called the Attorney General of Pennsylvania, and let me tell you, they were miracle workers. Within 3 hours, they had my son reinstated for life for medical. They are no longer allowed to review my child. Well, I mean, I guess they could, but I was told they will not. So the Attorney General's office takes care of a lot of things. And I tried to get that lady to listen today. Okay. And I really, really tried to get her to also explain to you what their job is. She did a pretty good job at it, but she didn't go into detail. So, you know, we can research that. Let's do it together. Let's figure out who we need to call. Somebody just said call Marsha Blackburn. Dawn done been working for her new laws. Okay, let's do that. I don't know who she is. I'll have to look into it. But I think the more phone numbers we get out there, and, you know, another thing, Summer Wells had civil rights. She's an American and she has a voice. You can contact the NAACP and start getting them to make noise. Bikers. There are so many biker groups that will come together and, you know, do drive-bys. And there are so many other things we can do. There is no reason that anybody should be standing outside of anybody's home or calling the law enforcement and putting them down, fighting with them, and causing it to get to where it is now. Something I want to research, and if one of you could tell me if you know, gag orders. Personally, I've never heard of a gag order. One second. Going in before a court case during an investigation. So I'm a little confused how that works. In my mind at this point, until I research it, I'm thinking they're lying to us. Okay? I don't know that a gag order could be placed before an actual arrest. I mean, I guess it could. I don't know the laws of gag orders. Something I'd like to learn about. Yes, go buy a bunch of stamps. I have the address for the governor's office. Scrolling across the bottom, start writing letters. I don't have the time to call every day, but I plan on calling once a week from here on out until we get some sort of resolution to Summer's case. And I'm calling everybody to help me do this. Whether you like me, whether you don't like me, let's get answers for Summer. We're all here for one purpose, right? Justice for Summer. Okay, I've been quite serious tonight. I was going to have some come up on the panel, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep my live short tonight. I do plan to start going over all of Summer's case, starting with my video yesterday in my next live. I will post when I am able to do that in my community tab. And I'm going to take these phone calls and post just the phone calls and not the live to my YouTube at some point tomorrow. I want to thank the few of you that came here and listened. I also would like for you to share this, share the phone number, share the information, continue to put Summer's name out there, continue to share her picture. It's time to quit calling Hawkins County and TBI. They're not doing nothing. Guys, please help me light a fire. I'd really appreciate it. I think Summer would appreciate it. And if Dawn and Candace are innocent, they would appreciate it too. We have to, at some point, quit blaming everybody in the community of Rogersville. It's not fair to them. It's not fair to that community. It's not fair to the children that live there. It's not fair to the adults that live there, the churches, the fire department. You know, there's so much to this. I think it's very important we go over from day one every fact, just fact. All right. I'll catch you on the next live. I'll have it posted in the community tab. Who knows if I'll make another video before then. I want to thank you all so very much for being here. Again, justice for Summer. Let's get it.